Yo, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually lost. Um, yeah, I was on a two-win streak, 2-day streak. On Friday, I think I won, and yesterday I won. So yeah, I ended up my win streak, unfortunately, but there's nothing to worry about. Um, we are. It happens. You feel me? I honestly am not mad. I followed all of my confluences. I didn't trade with emotions, nor did I force any trades. I just took the entries the market gave me and I took advantage of them. Excuse me. Which I'm gonna explain why I took those trades that I took. Okay. So first off, first things first. We're we're in the 1 hour and we're consolidating. So in the higher time frames, we are consolidating. So I already got in my mind, on my mind. Okay, since we're consolidating, we're probably gonna go nowhere. Anyways, I'm sorry. So I wanted to de-risk um a lot because we were probably going nowhere today because we're just consolidating. So I de-risk. I mean, pre-market we already made a SMT divergence as well as a liquidity sweep on the S&P 500. So now on the 30 minute, obviously, I mean, we can say on the 1 hour, not gonna lie. Hey, no, yeah, on the 30 minute, we created SMT divergence as well as a liquidity sweep. So now I just needed to scale down to the 15 minute. Oh, shit. Anyways, we hit equilibrium on the 5 minute. We skipped the 15 minute. There was honestly nothing. So I mean, skipping to 5 minute. We filled equilibrium, and now I was just waiting us to inverse this fair value gap, but also inverse at the same time this 1 minute, which obviously we inverse the 1 minute first, but I wanted to wait for the 5 minute to get inversed because I'm not trying to enter off of that and then just get pure wicks and go back into this fair value gap and just go straight down. So I had to wait a bit for it to get filled on the 5 minute. I waited for a bit and obviously market just took off, and I honestly wanted to take a trade first on the S&P 500. Why? Because we are more higher on this one than on the Nasdaq. But again, it took off super fast. So I was like, let me just take a trade on Nasdaq. We're more closer to my. Let me see if I can make it. we're more closer to my stop loss, which will give me a better risk to reward ratio instead of taking it on the S&P 500. So I took it. At first, it was going consolidating a bit, then big as wick to the upside. I felt even more confident. I was like, okay, we are gonna take profit on this trade too. But then it started to go down, but I had no worries about it. Why? Because we had created a new liquidity sweep once we opened. As you guys can see, we create a liquidity sweep on the Nasdaq and made a SMT divergence, which if let's see. Anyways, I wasn't worried if we go down, especially because of this wick right here. This wick, this candlestick, strong as candlestick to the downside. Why? Because we would have felt equilibrium right here. Right there, we felt equilibrium, and honestly, it would have been another great entry for me. So I was just waiting. So I scaled down to the 1 minute time frame, waited for this fair value guide to get inversed with this. Enter, put my stop loss above, beneath it, so it can get protected. Obviously, set my take profit to the next high, and it was going great, but we got stopped out, which lost me $5 on this trade. Mind you, I'm still on this trade on the Nasdaq. I risk very little again, just like on this one. Like I risked around $10 on this one. $10, I'll say, $10. And honestly, we was going nowhere. As you guys can see, we was going nowhere. So I ended up taking it out, like around, like around, like around here. As you guys can see, Anyways, I ended up taking out right here. Lost on this one, on this trade. So I just ended up losing about $30 today, which is not bad. And yeah, that's about it for today. There was no news, and there's no news. Yeah, there was no news. There's news tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. On Friday, again, I'm gonna make a video on how to pass your funded accounts instantly. Other than Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.